well, I don't think I'm gonna get it figured out today. We can just go ahead and get going. So yeah, hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. We are going to be upgrading our storage today. Well, the copper golems were released in the latest update, and that was right after I built the storage system, so I figured I probably wasn't going to use them, but then I started to play around with them, and I actually really like them. So we are going to be updating our storage system today, make it a little bit brighter in here. We are going to be basically ripping out everything that we have done and making it a little bit better. And that is going to require a lot of organizing. And that is going to be very fun. So first things first, I think we need to... I have a bunch of chests crafted somewhere. I just need to remember where I put them. But we need... Oh, I think they're over here. We need to basically empty out all of our current chests and get them over here, I suppose. Like, empty out all of our storage stuff. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I do want to pop out another window. Okay. I think we are good to go. Might take these off too. This is going to get really annoying. I also have my my Christmas sweater on. You like it? It's a Life Series one that I got off I don't remember the artist's name, but someone on Twitter put these out for people to use for free, and it's really nice of them. But we have a lot of organizing to do, and hopefully by the time that we are done with this, we won't have to organize as much. As much as I like organizing, it'll be nice to be able to just put things away and walk away, you know, because that's kind of the whole goal of this multi-item storage system. And I wasn't initially going to do a multi-item system, but the release of the copper golems kind of changed my mind, and I think it's actually really easy to do now. Like, I was able to figure it out, so here's to hoping that it is worth the effort that we're about to put into this thing, because we have to basically overhaul our entire storage system, and that is, you know, it'll be fun. We'll kind of have to see. Hard to tell this early into the project, but I'm assuming it'll take a couple of streams for sure. That's okay. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. I hope, I wish you luck with everything that's happening in your life right now. I would say I tried to figure out how to put chat on stream, and it works with Twitch chat, but not YouTube chat. But now Twitch isn't streaming for whatever reason. We're only on YouTube right now, so I have a bit to figure out still with this whole streaming system. Do I want to leave the barrels where they are? Just probably not. That's okay. We'll just put those away and then continue to organize. I think we're going to use pretty much all of our shulker boxes that we emptied out from moving the last time. And that's great. I emptied them out, and now we're using them again. It's exactly what I wanted. Down here. It's going to be great trying to keep my head wrapped around everything happening here. But I have a checklist just in case we get distracted. And it's going to be okay. It'll be all right. Because if it were all left, we wouldn't be here. I don't care that much about that. Okay, we can put these in here. Right now, I'm basically just going to chuck everything into chests and then organize it once we get the copper golems into place. I'm not like super worried about that right now. We need another shulker box though. I mean, what's the point in making a storage system that's supposed to sort all your stuff if you are stuck left sorting everything yourself? Kind of my thoughts on that. So we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, new overlay. And I was trying to get Twitch set up, and I really don't understand what I'm doing wrong. But I didn't feel like figuring it out again. But someday we will master multi-streaming, and it'll be perfect. And then also, I set it up so that chat could be over here on the side of the screen, and now it's not there. It only works for the Twitch chat, which is absolutely perfect. And I spent, I was just thinking about it, I wasted so much time crafting barrels for this storage room, and now I'm going to use none of them in the new storage system. I'm also like debating on what's actually worth keeping at this point. Some of this stuff I'm never going to use. But whatever. Got a lot of stuff to do. Are you doing the chat overlay through the events thing on Stream Elements? Yes. And then I have the... It's like I have a... Oh, I wonder... Oh, that was a mistake. I have the Stream Elements set up for Twitch chat, but I don't have an overlay for YouTube because I thought it was supposed to be like multi-streaming chat, which I have it up in my OBS, but it's not on the overlay. So maybe I just need to edit my overlay if that's what you're suggesting. Get like a YouTube specific one. I didn't realize I had so many leaves. That would make sense, I guess. I also need to do so much more redstone in my creative world. Like I have a redo of... Did I actually drop anything? Oh. I have a redo of the storage room in a creative world. We're not just like tearing things out willy-nilly. I kind of have a plan, but it's not like all the way done yet. We have... Can I fly? It's not all the way there yet. There we go. So I guess I didn't drop as much as I realized. Also, we have some nice Christmassy jazz music today. That's not right. There we go. And leaves. I really don't know why I have so many acacia leaves. Those are all empty. That can go... Okay. Should be nice. Nice and chill. We had our first frost today. I guess yesterday? Last night? That was really nice. Got a little bit of snow. Not much stuck, though. So it doesn't really count, but it's getting there. It's about time, too, because we're entering December. Needed to snow sooner or later. I'm thinking we might do... I don't want to, like, overwhelm the space with all these chests. If I want to... I might do, like, one section at a time. And just suck it up and auto-organize. I don't know what the best way to do this is, if I'm being honest. Because it would be nice to, like, give the copper golems a stress test once everything's actually in place. But I think it might be smart to not do that. And give them a little helping hand first. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Or whatever time it is for you. Morning-ish for me. Got a little bit of allergies going on today, but I took some allergy medicine, so hopefully I won't lose my voice halfway through this. I figure goal, like I have stuff written down. I figure goal for today, get most of this stuff torn out. We basically just need to move everything into these chests and then tear out some of this. Like the whole wall isn't going to go. Most of the layout actually stayed the same now that I'm looking at it. But we're basically going to like tear through here and have one line of chests going down and organizing stuff that way instead of these like offshoot rooms. Excuse me. I think I put an empty shulker box in here. I could be wrong. No, a shulker farm would be kind of clutch to have at some point. I just, like, I emptied all my shulker boxes, and then I felt like maybe it wasn't necessary, but now I'm using them all again, so maybe I'll revisit the idea. I thought it'd be fun to do, like, a super stylized storage room. Something, out of Stranger Things, like a reactor or something like that. Speaking of which, have you guys, watched the new season yet? If not, no spoilers, please. Just loosely talk about it, I guess, without revealing too much. I gotta say, I don't think I'm as excited for it as I initially was. I feel like I've waited too long, and now I just don't really care anymore. But that could just be me. The one nice thing about this new storage is that I like organizing stuff, but it'll be nice to just be able to throw it away and not worry about it. Just got in a building. Can you please give me some ideas, tips? Ooh, for a fresh builder, I would say the best way, you want tips like just to build stuff, or you want tips to learn? Because there's a different ways you could approach that. Because like as a new builder, I don't even remember much of what I did. I think a lot of it's just kind of engaging with everything that people put out, like watching hermits, watching different YouTubers, seeing what everyone else is doing, and kind of emulating that in your own builds, like practicing what they're putting out basically and watching their guides and stuff. Like I'm not really a guide YouTuber to learn like in longer terms. Yeah, so I would just say enjoy a couple of creators, like find some builders that you like. Like I personally find B-Dubs and Scar super inspirational. Their like out of the box creativity is so inspiring to me, and their ideas and whatnot. So I watch them all the time, get new ideas, because they just produce constantly gold. It seems like they're just constantly outputting the best stuff, and I find that inspirational. And then I've also watched, I don't really watch them anymore, but whenever I was first getting into it, I watched a fair few tutorials, just kind of like generalized tutorials. I don't really remember, that was a couple years ago. But there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, I think, specifically for inspiration. A lot of it you can just, when it comes to inspiration, I say just find something that you think looks cool and try your best to recreate it. And it's good practice. Yeah, back to the Stranger Things Fizzly. I think season 3 might have been my favorite. That whatever the mall one was, I think I like that one the most. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, the best thing, honestly, is just practice. Because you're going to learn so much more from practice than anyone is going to be able to tell you. Like, I can tell you, do this, do this, do that. But until you, like, actually do it yourself, there's no way that you're actually going to know if you like it, if that, like, method works for you, or if you even retain the information in the first place. I think I put pillars here in the design, so I can take this out. I'm trying to like remember off the top of my head. I didn't even take a schematic of it yet. We're doing old school Minecrafting right now. I'll need to go up there and fix those. Oh, okay. Oh, I also came through and removed all of the, holy drowned. I came through and removed all these trees over here. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I took out a lot of these trees, and I think I'm going to take out a lot more, because I want to do a custom forest at some point, and need some space for that. Oop, I missed. Yeah, and piggybacking off what Fizzly's saying, switching. Yeah, you gotta like think of the blocks in a different way. It's going to be harder as like a newer builder to make that switch in your brain, but a lot of the like pros that you see don't think of blocks as blocks. They think of them as colors and like shapes and forms and shadows and stuff, and that can be a little bit daunting to think about right now. So like don't stress yourself out too much. Blocks can be blocks right now. Just know that there are different levels to interpreting the game's materials. Actually, I think this is a wall. Let me just leave that for now. Let's get some more bricks and some granite. Bricks. I'll just get more than that. And granite. Okay. And then I think I did just the normal wall design right here, just kind of continued it, which I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of all the sandstone or the soul sand underneath, but I also need to keep most of it. But I guess if we lose some, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, 3 high, and then, oh, you know what I need? Jump boost. That would be very helpful right here. Yeah, and I mean, me personally, I'm still learning a lot, obviously. I'm not even thinking about blocks in like colors everywhere. Like if that's what's scaring you right now, I don't think about that frequently, but I do think about it often. Again, if that's a bit contradicting. I think about it sometimes, but not enough to like overwhelm myself whenever I'm actually building something. If you're going for like more of an artsy approach, then it's obviously more important to care about the colors and how they blend together. But if you're building, just having like a base knowledge of everything is perfectly fine. And it works just well for me so far. Not that I have like much merit to my name, but you know, we're building. We're creating some stuff. Some stuff worth mentioning. I have really enjoyed doing the trees though. I was scared to do that. And I'm actually really glad that I made that choice to start that series. The nice thing about having the soul sand underneath is that we can just take out any blocks that we want and scaffold. But arguably a better way to do it would have the happy ghast inside here, but might be a headache. Okay, so we need to put this block back, this block, and do I hear a zombie pigman? I keep hearing something. I don't know what that is. Okay. So I guess this is going to stay like that. And then we're going to put sandstone back here, right? I should have taken the schematic. I think it's more about being able to choose colors where I use it. Far away in big builds, you are more painting, and that's still freaky for me. Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. I haven't like done too many big builds, so I'm definitely still in the same learning boat as you, Fizzly. It is very daunting. I have to say that I definitely hear a pigman. Where on earth is this guy? It sounds like he's in this room. Where on earth? My portal's down here. Oh, there he is. Okay. My portal's down here. Hey, buddy. Would you like to give me a head? No? Whatever. Let us see. Alright, so sandstone should be this block. We want it here on this layer. And then take you out again. If it's too dark, let me know. I turned up my brightness all the way, but we can just go ahead and sleep if it's too dark for some people. I'll get rid of all this. It'd be nice to collect or to keep all the materials, but I need to tell myself that it's not that big of a deal. Actually, that pillar might have been necessary. This is hurting my brain already, and we just started. Because I know for sure we have this wall here. Maybe... No, we're going to trust ourselves. I say maybe we can pop in and take some screenshots, but oh, that was the wrong button. But YOLO. We'll take a break. Like, we'll do a little bit of building, a little bit of organizing, a little bit of falling on my butt. Come on. Give me that back. I need to be better about not hoarding things. That'll be my New Year's resolution. Stop hoarding stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We can put that here. Okay. And fix that. Okay. And now this needs to be like that. So this block this block, that one. Does that look even? Does that follow the pattern? Looks good. This. Like that. And then come through with these. It's another thing if I don't know how to pronounce your name. Matt Foxy, maybe? If you're still here. Some things, like little tricks that you learn along the way. Like right now, I'm using a resource pack that's kind of influencing my design right here. So the connected textures keep the sandstone from looking... I guess I can show you, can't I? So default, I think this should be the right pack. The sandstone looks like this, but I'm using a resource pack that connects them all together. So when we have that on, it looks a lot cleaner. Like this. And we can manipulate this block instead of connecting at the top here and removing this top texture. I just put an air block behind where those stairs are, so it looks a little bit more reinforced right there, and you just get a little bit of that texture pop. So it's like it's manipulating the systems that I have in place to make everything else look better, to make even more things look better, I guess. It's a nice like little detail. It adds a bit more of like that reinforced feeling around here, which you don't really notice it until I point it out. But that's like those are some like the little things that you learn just along the way. And I do think this is the right design. Get a water. But yeah, little things like that. So I do think that there's supposed to be a pillar here. But maybe I'll wait till we get the schematic in. This stuff does need to go. Sorry, Mr. Sandman. Or Sandman, Snowman. We do not need you here anymore. I feel like I've done a better job in this new design figuring out what kind of farms to put in. I think we have like a lot more... Well, it's basically the same farms, but I feel like they're in a better spot too. And I would like to do this project mostly on stream. I might do like a couple things off of... Oh, no. That shouldn't be a big deal. I would like to do probably a couple things off of stream. Obviously, no promises, but the majority of it I would like to do together. Because I feel like this is a very easy stream project to work on. Nice and fun. Easy enough to... oh, poop. Easy enough to wrap my brain around. That is loud. Turn that down real fast. Alright, I'm gonna drink all these. It feels weird not having any sound now. Having a mud farm is like really nice, but I feel like I haven't actually used it yet. For anything. We'll need something with mud at some point. It would be nice to do a big terraforming project, but I don't have any ideas for that right now. I did enjoy our last episode. We did the project for the supporter house, and that was actually a fun terraforming gig to do. And it's got me inspired to work on other things and prettify the rest of the world. Which, I mean, we worked on terraforming last time in the last stream as well. So it's not like we can't do it on camera, right? Maybe that's another stream project we work on, but I do want to do more streams this month. Alice's Vineyard and the Copper Golem poles. Yeah. I think unless he added more to it, I don't know if I've seen the vineyard. Oh, there's more water. Okay. But I did see the Copper Golem poles. I don't think I saw his episode from like yesterday, but I saw the one before that. We're just gonna put those in. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. So many water bottles. Oh. Whatever. We're just gonna YOLO. Alright. Shulker. Let me go grab a shulker. I do really like having the slabs, but they are a little bit inconvenient sometimes. And that kind of undermines their usefulness. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw up to like finishing the courtyard. And then I saw that he posted today or yesterday or something like that. Let's just go ahead and take this out. Also, it would be nice to have haste in this area. Haste and jump boost instead of just speed. Why not just go all the beacons at this point? But I'm redesigning the middle section here, and I tried to put a tree in, like that one comment from the episode suggested. Last episode? Episode before that? I don't remember. But I think we're going to go in a different direction. I did like it. I did like it a lot. But I don't think that that's the current direction that I want to go. Goodness, I'm already out of space again. Why? Just use the empty one, I guess. This is going to be a horrendous thing to sort. I'm not looking forward to this. I guess that's why we have the copper golems. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Should we keep these all localized? Might be a good idea. So we can just take out some of these and move them over here. I think we're going to have to suck it up and just put stuff in chests and not shulker boxes. I think that's how it's going to have to be, because I'm pretty sure all of these are full. Yeah. Alright, let me get some more chests. Recently, I've been noticing all the different types of terraforming people do, even at a small scale, and it's been fascinating to me. I might play around with the different types this month. Seems fun. Could be fun Discord challenge too. Little terraforming build off something. I don't know. I wish more people did those. I also wish I had time to participate with you, Fizzly. But that could be a fun December one to do. I haven't really thought about it. I've been very busy with life and holidays and traveling and all that stuff. Oh yeah, so I did all the stream element stuff, and I added like chat commands too. I don't know if that'll work in YouTube chat or if it's just a Twitch chat thing. There's so much to learn still. It's like slightly overwhelming. Oh, that fit perfectly. Okay. Yeah, it does, especially around this time of year. Oh, it's raining. That's what that noise is. And especially, it goes especially fast right now because I am constantly making trees and shorts about making trees. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself when I don't have to make a tree every day anymore. It was really fun. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I did like the basic ones, and then if you do like the socials, if you do ! Socials, ! Seed, be a bit of a spoiler. No promises, but I think we'll do a stream later this week in a brand new world. Could be fun. And that might be a Twitch only thing, just to give give it a shot and see if we can't figure that out. But I do have time later this week, so I might try and fill it with that. Could be a lot of fun. I'm basically just trying to I don't know what I'm trying to do. Mentally, I kind of want like a fresh start, but at the same time, I am really enjoying these late game projects and this world, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to finish up and get done. So I'm just kind of like teetering, and I think maybe trying out a fresh new series might be fun to do, but nothing that's going to be like a new YouTube series. I think we have enough going on YouTube. Nice thing about Twitch is also less punishing of streams that not as many people watch than I think YouTube can be. I did not know that was a thing on YouTube. I feel like it's more when people are more invested, they'll show up for streams, but I feel like some worlds you just kind of don't really care anymore about. Or it's like they're just not interesting projects. Like doing a Hermitcraft World Tour is a lot more interesting than organizing a storage room. And that's where like streaming on Twitch might be different, I guess. There's a lot more boring things going on, I feel like. Maybe I just have to do more exciting things on stream. It'll be fun when it's all done. I want to make a video out of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mystery for sure. That should be Silk Touch, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is my current storage room. I guess I should set up a camera in case people ask. We got a video out on YouTube if you want to go watch it. This is the town hall, and this is all my storage that we're going to be redoing and integrating copper golems into. Should be fun. Back to the stream later this week. I feel like it'd be fun to just have like a stream only thing that we pop on and work on every once in a while. I feel like that'd be like a fun community thing to do. And with the new system, I feel like I'm ping-ponging back and forth between different topics right now. With the new storage system, I think it's going to be a lot less of a headache than this one currently is. And it's honestly, like, I feel like better organized and not as much wasted space. Like, it's so much less wasted space that I actually don't think I need my bulk storage room anymore. Which is crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that space over there, but I really don't think I need it anymore. We're going to fit all of this into those two chests? Probably not. I think I know these are... Yeah, this is going to be full all the way to the top. Alright, well, I'll just go get more, I guess. This. I also need to set up a mod pack. Are you playing with shaders? No. No, I am not playing with shaders. This is... We can put on shaders. I've been playing with... I had my buddy Lance. He recommended miniature shaders. And I actually really like these. They're like nice and subtle. They're really good performance-wise. And they just like enhance the game. Just a little bit extra. I actually really like them. But I've been using BSL for the trees. And I was thinking about using Photon, like more permanently, but some weird lighting things that I can't figure out. Yeah. But no, we do not use shaders all the time. We can finish talking about Stranger Things. So Fizzly, you have seen it. I kind of expected like everything that happened to be as vague as possible. Like it felt like everything was just easily predictable for that. I guess it's not a finale. So just the volume 1. And I was seeing that a lot of people had predicted the way that it was going to go. And apparently there was like a fanfic out there that was written that follows it almost 1-to-1. Absolutely crazy. I feel like they definitely just waited too long, though. When did season 1 come out? Wasn't that like 2016? It's been a while. And we're just now finishing up. And now they're making us wait even longer to actually get the finale. Yeah, very formulaic. I am very excited for the new Fallout season. That I feel like is going to meet and exceed my expectations. I think they did really well with Fallout season 1. Yeah, we're talking about Stranger Things right now. Well, we were earlier. Return to caring more about the characters than necessarily rushing the plot forward. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I feel like they did rush a little bit the earlier seasons. Like, I feel like Robin's character development was a bit forced at points. And now she's kind of like a main character without really being there the whole time. Which is okay. Like, you know, she's entertaining enough. Hello. Nope, okay. Can they teleport on glass? Yeah, they can. Hello. There you are. Ooh. All right. So yeah, the new storage system also is going to minimize some of the wasted space that we have. Like, we don't need this whole section for red sand when we have 52 red sand. Like, that's a little redundant. Feels like a little bit of a waste. Should just be more optimized all around. And I wanted a multi-item sorter from the beginning, but everything that I found on YouTube was horrendous to look at and required a lot of hoops to jump through that I was not willing to jump through. So now we get copper golems, and they are basically multi-item sorting in Minecraft without jumping through all those hoops. It's like multi-item sorting, but the light version of it. Which I'm okay with, because I don't need a super complex, fancy system. Just need little guys doing their little thing. Have either of you played around with the copper golems? They're kind of useful. I found them enjoyable to try and figure out. I did like look up some systems to get like some of the redstone that I was having trouble with, but for the most part they were easy enough to figure out on my own. It's also going to optimize these blocks that are similar. Do this. Here we go. I might do one room at a time. I don't know. See how we're feeling after we finish this up. We're also going to redo these corners here. And we're going to incorporate some of those statues that we did in the library build. That is going to be nice, because I think those are cool. Yeah, they're not super optimized. I think it'd be cool if they had, if one of their poses was just holding an item instead of like doing their little dancey dances, I guess. I don't know. But instead of having like just the 4 poses, maybe add a 5th one that's like them actually holding an item like on display, like the original tough golem was supposed to be. I think add that and then they'd be perfect. Because once you actually figure out like how their AI works, it's easy to manipulate them. Like, I know B-Dubs was having issues. Hello, how you doing? We are just upgrading the storage system, and we're talking about copper golems, which are the reason that we're updating our storage system. Gonna be a fun retrofit. I kind of expected to come through and change stuff about my storage room. I did not expect to change the entire thing, but here we are. It'll be really good when it's done, though. I'm actually like kind of excited to get it all done in the world. What I think they need to do now, oh my goodness, they need to do the same system that they have with the happy gas, how like they kind of stay around the place that you dismounted. 1,000,000% they need to add that to horses and donkeys and llamas. Every time you get off of a horse or a donkey, it just runs away, and that is absolutely ridiculous. A bit dark now that we took all those out. So they need to add that happy gas mechanic to the horses. Save a lot of headaches. I think I'm probably good to tear out the entire back wall. don't remember for sure, though. Yeah, well, it won't be that hard to add back in. I also need to change the exterior. Yeah, I mean, it is comical to watch donkeys just like disappear right after you get off of them, but it is crazy how far that they can wander after you get off of them. Especially after working with the happy guests. Like, yeah, they're a little bit annoying when they fly off, but they always stay in the same area. Like the one that I, the second one that we got, Girl Boss, I think is the second one. Maybe Girl Boss was the first one of them. It had hatched and then it stayed exactly in the same place. And I think that's perfect. Is that the Girl Boss or Gatekeep? I don't remember which one we used. Isn't the new update coming out soon too? The new Mounts of Mayhem one? I don't think I'll be updating to that anytime soon. It'd be cool to have the spear, but I don't care like that much whatsoever. I am curious about there's supposed to be like a blog post or something happening soon. And I am curious to see how they're going to change up the naming system. Because they said that that was on their radar. Yep, 3 tall, 2 bricks, and stairs. Like that. Yeah, okay. I don't think I put anything in the middle. But I definitely... Nope, I definitely did. I definitely did. So this... supposed to be another pillar. Put that back. Like, take you like this. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that's right. Okay, and we'll have a main tunnel. We're gonna cut a hole through this and just have a main tunnel in the center of that because it lines up perfectly. And then that'll be like our main new way in and out. This is the center block. Yeah, it probably will be a little bit confusing, the new naming system at first, but I think it's necessary right now because it's just confusing. And I know they don't plan on doing, even if they had, I think they said even if they had a major update, that they weren't going to change it to like 1.20, 1.2. So, I mean, the sooner the better. We get that naming update. Anyway. Let me know if the music is too loud. I tried playing around with some filters so that it should get louder when I get quieter, or be quieter when I'm talking and then louder when I'm not. Trying out probably a few too many things for this stream. A little too experimental. But that's okay. We need to do a design stream at some point. Figure out what we want to design on camera. A lot of ideas. Not a lot of time to get them all done. It should be this block, right? Yeah. Perfect. I get the perfect amount of resources for this whenever I tear out the pillars. Okay, good. That, I wasn't super worried about that, but yeah, it's good to know. Granite, I think that's right. Even though I'm pretty sure we're going to be changing it. Okay. Yeah, we could probably leave that for now. This is going to be... Do I want to take this out? I'll leave it in until we get the chests in, so that we know where the chests are going, and then we can bring the rest of it back. Yeah, so if we do another stream this week, it'll be on Friday, and might just do a Twitch only stream. I don't know yet. Don't want to confuse the YouTube viewers. Yeah. Do I really need this stuff? Probably not. I think I'm just being greedy. I don't have Dip Strider on. Okay. That's probably fine. We'll dump the rest of this stuff in here and get that chest back. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Okay, give me... And now... Probably need to get more chests. I wouldn't mind... That was too many. What am I thinking? I wouldn't mind doing like a redstone thing on camera, which if we finish with all the stuff that I want to do before it's like a reasonable time to end stream, we might pop into creative and finish out some of the design stuff that I have for the rest of this revamp. But I wouldn't mind doing redstone on camera. It's just the idea of it kind of scares me. Because I'm not at all qualified to be doing anything like that. Yep, that's necessary. That needs to go back. Okay. Let me go. Lots of ice. Wonder what that could be from. You in here. Put you back. Perfect. I'd also like to do a modded stream at some point, but I kind of need to finish up some things that I'm working on in order to make that make sense. Lots of stuff to do. Not near enough time to do it. I don't think I... Oh, no, I kind of do. I was about to say, I don't think I have a crazy amount of blue ice, but that is very wrong. Heck. That's a lot of blue ice. I don't think I'm ever going to use this much blue ice. What was I thinking? What on earth? Like, maybe we'll do tunnels on the nether roof, but... Still, I feel like that's too much blue ice for even that. I definitely dropped a barrel. Also need a moss farm. Which I have a... Ooh, okay. Guess that makes sense. You don't mind snow with a pickaxe. I have an idea for moss farm. I just need to get the design done. Ready, good enough. At this point I'm like, I have the general idea that I want, but I have yet to successfully build something that I like. The idea is good. I just don't know if I personally can translate it well enough to build. But we shall see. Because I definitely need a moss farm. I don't know if that build is going to hold me up from actually building one. I'd like it not to. I'd like to be able to just do both at the same time. Perfect. And I feel like this side is probably going to take more time than the other side. Because I could put you over here. We got more stuff on this side. Like, this is just every chest is full, but the other side is not the same. E. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, goodness. Hey, Lancy Pants. How are you doing today? That's another thing I need to do. I need to finish a thing for Lance. Or for cold craft, I guess, specifically. Goodness. I'm glad my allergies haven't been too bad for the stream. Good to hear, Lance. But I'm a bit worried with the weather getting colder, that they're gonna get worse. Yeah, we got the Christmas sweater on. I don't know if you saw that. This is a nice little Life Series merch Christmas skin. On Twitter, someone, I don't remember their name, they basically put out a bunch of free skins that you can use, like basically just the sweater version of the skin, and you can just add it to yours. And that was really cool of them. So I got a basically free Christmas skin. Yeah, very, very cozy. And it not really snowed, but it frosted last night, so it's all around a very cozy stream day. Got the cozy jazzy music, cozy jazzy vibes outside. It's nice. Doing some renovations. Beautiful day. Beautiful. Okay, not a lot of that, which is absolutely fine. I need a source of black dye so that I can actually use dark prismarine. Quite the beautiful block that I basically can never use because I don't have enough black dye. Yeah, very, very cozy. I was trying to look on Epidemic last night for some nice cozy Christmas vibes, and I think I landed on the right playlist. Epidemic can have some good music choices sometimes. I'm a fan. Yeah, I was trying to get multi-streaming working today, and that did not work. So maybe next time we will give that a shot, but today it was not happening. The search feature? Like on... Oh, Epidemic. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I feel like all around it could definitely be a better website. I think they're trying to push like the AI features a bit too much. But all in all, like the creators that are on there and the music that is on there is good when you're actually capable of finding it. Yeah, I might ask you for help because I don't know what I did wrong today. I thought I had everything set up correctly, but I genuinely have no clue how to fix it. And I definitely would appreciate some help, actually. I also have, like, I've got all the, I guess you can't really see it, all this stuff up here. I've got it all commissioned and ready to go for a bunch of different scenes and whatnot. And I thought I had it set up for chat, but I think I understand what I did wrong for the YouTube only stream. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about Chrome extensions for AI. That's a good way to do that. I have one Chrome extension, and it is for Google Docs to make them dark at night so that they're not completely blinding me when I'm working late. And that is the first ever Chrome extension that I've done. Epidemic was better before they swapped out audio libraries for SFX. The music choices are fantastic. I just wish it would rely on more than the first word of my search for results. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that they like fix their problems and listen to creators. Like, I can make a whole video talking about what I want changed. I even have a list written down, actually, of some stuff that I'd like to see Epidemic change. Just kind of like as I'm getting frustrated, just jot something down and then walk away. But I mean, all in all, it's not terrible once you actually get used to it. But for newer creators, I'm sure it's hard to build up their understanding of the website. I also wish that like playlists like I'm playing right now, I can't save it in any way that matters. Like, I have to bookmark it and then come back to it later because I can't save it to my library unless I completely copy the entire playlist. Like, that's so ridiculous. And then I can't, if I have a playlist, I can't, oh, you don't think they'll change? If I have a playlist, I can't share it with anyone. I don't think. Like, I don't know if, Lance, you know that there's a way, but, like, you can't have a public profile with all your playlists on it and share it around for other creators to, like, look at your music choices. Like, I think that's a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I would say maybe there's like a link feature. I could be wrong. Oh, I picked the wrong chest. Yeah, that's fine. Get up. Get just placed. There we go. Okay. Oh, I went over there for one chest and I had 48 in my inventory. That's perfect. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, where did I put these barrels? Put them over here. Yeah, there should be a copy link button. I do say there's like, if you... Hold on, let me think. I think there's a way, I don't know how like recent it is, but if you look up like a song, like if you wanted to look up Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan, it can give you similar stuff. Like it's similar enough to be like, okay, this is kind of similar to the vibe that I was thinking of. So I have used that feature for looking up music. Like I used it for, oh, this one song, Every Waking Moment. If you know what that song is, it's very oh, there is a copy link button. Okay. So there's like that new search feature. I don't know how new it is, actually. I don't really pay that much attention to it, but I've used that a few times and that's been kind of helpful, I suppose, if I'm like trying to look up a certain vibe. But then I'll look up a song and I'll get completely different genre types than what I was anticipating or like wanting to look up. Like I'll look up some classical music and get like some trap. And I'm like, I don't want trap music when I'm trying to look for classical compositions. Like that makes no sense to me. Ooh, that was loud. I did not appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I think there's definitely stuff that can be improved, for sure. Ooh, Lance, I've been enjoying, what's his name? John Runefelt a lot. He's got some really good music. I know it's probably hard to like remember certain creators off the top of your head, but if you get a chance, John Runefelt has some really good music that I've been enjoying. Also, another thing, I really like adding the music to the descriptions of my videos, because I think music is like such an important part of being a creator. Like it's that hidden element that you never really think of, and putting like I always make sure that the music in order for what I use it in the video is always in the description. And I haven't had a single person say thank you for that or like that they've noticed it, but there's going to be that one time that there's going to be some person that's like, I really was looking for that song and that was the perfect song for this, so thank you for putting it there, and it's going to be all worth it. I've been linking my artists in every video since I started. I love it. Yeah. I'm almost certain I got the idea from you. I was looking at how to like improve my descriptions. I think I definitely saw that in your channel. And it really doesn't take that much time. Like it might take another 2 minutes while the video is uploading. Just go look at your timeline and see what the music is and write it down. Like it's such a small thing, but I feel like it makes a big difference for creators. Like I definitely wish there were some people that did that so I could be like, oh, what's that song? I really want to use that. Or look it up and see what it is. I don't know. I wish there was like a way to a better creator space on Epidemic. I think that's what I wish for most. Like it's a website for creators, but it's not really creator friendly, it feels like at times. And that can definitely be improved. I feel like I'm reaching a flow state here. I messed it up immediately. Just thinking too hard about it. So much junk in all of these chests. I understand why I have a lot of tough bricks, but come on. Faster, faster. I feel like I need a medal or something to compete for. The artist IO? Oh, like that's their name. Okay, I'll have to look them up. Hold on, let me write that down. Is that on Spotify or on Epidemic? Oh no, I see them. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of their stuff saved. Actually, a lot of their stuff saved. Wow. Yeah, that's. I would not have remembered their name whatsoever, but I do have quite a bit of their stuff saved. Only time Epidemic sound bothers me is when I recognize a song that one specific creator uses in a very specific context, and then I hear it somewhere else and do a double take. Yeah. I also think it's funny hearing them on Spotify, or like seeing the artist on Spotify, because I'm like, it feels like it should be illegal that they're there, because we're using them, and you always think like, no, we can't use anything off of Spotify. But they obviously need to put their creations out there somewhere. That makes sense. Also, like on the topic of creators sharing their stuff, Jem has a playlist on Spotify for all of her stream music, if you want to look at that anytime. Yeah, same. I was doing the same thing, Lance. I really wish I could get Joel's set list. I like his music a lot. I guess it would be... Does he... No, he doesn't use an editor. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had any in my Discover Weekly, but that would be a really funny jump scare. Or like you get super fast time-lapse music just in your Spotify Discovered Weekly. Oh, I'm gonna run out of chests again. We're so close though. Oh, okay. One more should do it. Actually, probably two. I think this is full. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, mostly full. That's funny. Oh, not as full as I thought. Okay. All right. This side done. I feel like that went faster than last time. Shall see. Now we gotta tear out all this stuff. And now we'll just chuck that in there. All right, so I need to tear out everything, basically. We'll start here at the pillars. Yep, that high. You're out there too. I do have, I got a face cam that I would like to set up at some point. But I feel like it'd be fun to have like a goal to try and reach before we do that. But I have like the elements and everything for it. And I would just like to get better at streaming in general. I feel like it's a necessary skill to have as a content creator. So far I've just been yapping. Which I guess is some people's method, strategy. But it might be easier with a face cam. Just kind of look at people instead of having to yap all the time. Although I do make faces. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. I don't want to say it was weird. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but the first time we were on MCCI and you were streaming and I saw your face for the first time and I was like, whoa, yeah, now that makes sense. He is a person. It is a bit jarring thinking about it though. Also seeing like Krazen for the first time in their new YouTube channel that he's doing. That was strange as well. I don't know why. I never like had a picture in my head for what you guys look like. But I don't know. It was like a nice surprise, I suppose. And I couldn't tell. Are you a redhead, Lance? Yeah, I've mixed opinions about face cams on my channel. I find it more tiring when I have to look great all the time. But you look great all the time. That's not effort, right? That's just your natural appearance. It does worry me. I probably have it like infrequently. I do have curly hair, but curly hair is such a difficult thing to maintain and like look nice. So I basically, if I wanted to stream 5 days a week, I basically would only have my hair looking good like 2 of those days. The rest of the days it's just gonna look like meh, especially on camera. Tell me, I don't remember. I know your like profile pic is, right? I can't be misremembering that whatsoever. I'm gonna gaslight myself into thinking something wrong. But I either way, I couldn't really tell like on camera that one time that I saw you. But I look like my profile pic as well. Ish. I guess that's a loose thing. It's based off of my likeness, I suppose. But it's definitely a pain to keep up with the curls. And I think that's what people might expect when I'm streaming. So I don't know. And you can never really know until you actually give it a shot, right? This needs to go. And we will put slabs in. Yeah, okay. I was gaslighting myself into thinking I was thinking of someone else. You know, all my siblings are redheads, except for my sister. But my two brothers are fiery redheads. And it's really funny because I'm like the literal black sheep of the family. I got dark hair and dark features. It'll be alright though. I think it'll... I want to do like a follower goal, I guess. I guess I have to actually like start streaming to figure out what I want to do. But I figured after a certain amount of time, we'll eventually have a face cam. But it was on sale, so I picked one up right now. I do have it. It's just whether or not I'm using it yet. I mean, face cam also comes with like all the lighting issues. Getting that to look right, the color correction, like it's just such a headache. I imagine. I haven't actually tried. I'm just telling myself it's going to be a lot more work, so I prolong it longer. I'm glad this is a simple enough design to copy right now. Do that right? Yeah. Yeah, one thing I liked about this initial design was the arches, and you can't really see them whenever they're all tucked away, so this way I get to see them a little bit better. Many streamers forget to yap. A viewer will join, hear nothing, and then leave. A good streamer will never shut up, despite what people think. A face cam doesn't automatically make you stream better. Yeah, there you go. I feel like it would make me feel less awkward about having little gaps of silence when I'm streaming. Like if I'm, I guess, thinking intently. I don't talk and think well at the same time, so I feel like it would alleviate some pressure there, but definitely need to get better at yapping and being coherent. I feel like when I yap, I just kind of I go off the book so many times, and I go back and forth frequently between topics that we were talking about 10-15 minutes ago and just randomly pick back up on that. Which I don't think is the best thing, especially for new viewers coming in. They're like, wait, when were we talking about that? interesting resting faces. So I have a terrible resting face. Growing up, I got made fun of so many, not made fun of, but I got teased about my RBF so frequently. I have gotten better, and as I'm talking, I've gotten more expressive. But when I was a child, I had the worst case of RBF ever. Love that by humming to myself for talking about whatever I'm actually, yeah. Yeah, and I'll, see, that's the thing, like, whenever I'm thinking or doing stuff in the game, and I'm not recording, there's no, like, camera on or anything like that, I am dead silent. Like, I won't have any music on, no videos playing, I will be in my office, silent, and just going off of vibes alone. We'll try and figure stuff out, and that doesn't really make a good streaming environment. I had one stream where out of nowhere I had 100 viewers. Trying to catch up in chat was so overwhelming. Yeah. Do you have a resting sad face? Constantly get asked if I'm about to cry. That's, I'm sorry, but that's a little bit funny. I don't know what I would prefer, though. Everyone just thinks I'm, like, mad all the time. Resting exhausted face? That's fair. I don't know. I feel like it's not something that I've really thought of since I was younger, but I imagine that I still have that face. Especially in certain situations. Like I wear my emotions on my face if it's not resting and looking angry at you. Yeah. Your sadness amuses. I don't know why, but I pictured like one of those mime faces. No offense, no offense. But those like expressive mime masks. Is it mime? Or the drama masks? Speaking of drama, has anyone seen Wicked Part 2 yet? I went and watched it when it came out. Your laughing also looks like tears? Oh no. I promise I'm not laughing at your sadness, just the, the fact that you appear to be sad when you're not trying to be. I don't know why that's funny. It would be nice. I would like to have, you can do copyrighted music, right, on Twitch. You just can't have it on the VOD or you'll get copyright struck. Is that right? You know, there's so much to learn. Resemblance. Yeah, that's another thing. It'd be fun to have like music listening streams, but then I can't have the VOD up on YouTube, so that'd be for like Twitch only streams. Okay, I feel like this is good enough. This is gonna change. I just can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Yeah, which doesn't really make for a good VOD when all of your dialogue is muted. Also, I gotta figure out how to vertical stream. Yeah, well, can you? Because the VODs, at least, yeah, like streaming only streams to one audio source, I thought. It's like you can only have it on one track and you can't actually split it. Oh, it does work. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to do that. Because I thought, at least everything that I've like been trying to set up, it only lets me do one audio track. And there must be some other way to split it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. But yeah, I do use OBS. All right, what do we want to do? We can get the chest set up now, or we can go and move the rest of the storage. Which might be the move. Actually, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, now that I'm designing the rest of this storage room, I don't think any of this stuff is necessary down here. which is really, really sad to think about. Oh, how many chests I'm gonna need. Excuse me. Ouch. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it set up for vertical streaming. I just got to figure out how to do it. Also, I'm like confused on how it works on YouTube since you're already streaming as one thing. Like you're streaming to the 9:16 ratio, I guess, and then how you're actually streaming to shorts at the same time. All of it is confusing. Can confirm. Okay, netherrack. Not a lot, I suppose. Thought I had more than that, though. I'm getting the hankering. Like, I'm so torn. Back to a conversation we were having 40 minutes ago. I am so torn on wanting to do big projects and also wanting a fresh start. I don't know what my problem is, but I so want to do like a super grindy project at the same time that I want to start over completely fresh. And I don't know what, well, I do know what to do. There's a multi what route, I guess, to doing that. Yeah. How's the Coldcraft video coming along? I know that's a mammoth editing task. Oh god, speaking of editing, I have so much to do for the trees videos. It's like running a marathon almost. Like I'm jogging, coasting to the end. I have 2 more weeks to go. And I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy the challenge, but sometimes, especially getting ready for the holidays, like I was gone for a few days. Oh, you've been working on that for weeks? That's crazy. I've been trying to... I had to get caught up, like, ahead of time in order to go on vacation to go see family for the holidays. And then as soon as I got back, it was, like, right back on the hamster wheel. Because I can't miss a day. I can. Nothing's gonna happen, but I shouldn't let myself miss a day. But it's like the holidays came and went, and I'm back to work already. Hey, and how's it going? We're just working on moving all of our storage stuff over so that we can make room for the new copper golems. And talking a little bit about editing currently as it stands. See, like all this stuff is just like wasted space. Like I don't need 3 chests or 3 slots for barely any basalt. Like I can fit that into one single area without it being a problem. Oh, whoops, had more than I thought actually. Let's do, yeah, this chest. That's okay. I'm really hoping that the copper golems end up being worth all of the effort that we're putting into it right now. Chipping away at learning resolve, and yeah. I'm the same way. It's been, doing this challenge has taught me a lot about my endurance, I guess. Can I fly? Come on. So like I've learned a lot about myself, and like creatively it's been a bit of a breath of fresh air, I suppose. But that doesn't make it any less grindy of a task. That'll. But then on top of that, I have other videos that I'm working on that I need to get done. And it's a very fun, constant treadmill. It's good though. I don't think I'm like I'm not worried about a burnout currently. I feel like I'm in a good state with it all. I don't think we'll ever hit another burnout like we did last year. Like the last year compared to this year is crazy. Yeah. That's for sure. No, I think it's heading to a good spot though. And with everything I've learned, it was, if nothing else comes from the 50 Trees series, if it's just the things that I've learned from it, then it'll be more than worth it. But there's still lots to do. Lots to do indeed. That's nice. I don't think I have a lot of anything here. I say that, and every time there's something else. It'll be nice to have this all organized the new way. Shorts have been fun, as I think you've been able to inject a bit more of your personality. Yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing I've learned about editing them, is it's not... It's been a lot of just learning, I guess. I'm going to reiterate that so much. And I might talk about it a little bit whenever I do whatever video I end up doing as like a conclusion for the series. I might talk a little bit about like the content production side, just so if creators are like considering doing a similar thing, they kind of know what to expect, I suppose. But it's been a great chance to... Okay, think about it like this. It's 50 trees, but it's also 50 videos. So that's 50 things that you need to edit, 50 scripts that you need to write, 50 builds that you need to create, 50 music choices, editing choices, design, or I guess like transition choices. It's like basically having 50 or more different lessons all packaged into like 2 months, basically, which I think is the most valuable thing that has come from this challenge. Not only like it's been nice to have something a little bit successful, but having the ability to learn, I think, has been the best thing. Nope, I did not put that away. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you're still enjoying the modded stuff. It feels hard to put those together sometimes, but it is... it's also a fun challenge, I suppose. This is going to be a problem. I'm also not going to need any of these anymore. Basically just a waste. But that is okay. I'm actually surprised that I'll fit in my inventory. We learned. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to summarize everything that I learned. Which I don't know if I'm going to do that, actually. I'll probably... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see what fits. Some of these are from, like, different eras or updates of the mini block mod, so they all have different names than what you'd expect. So, like, some of them say mini fire coral, and then some of them have, like, the quotations, and those don't stack. And then some of them get converted to just player head. But I think it used to change like every single update. Now I think it's okay. But even those ones... Alright, so you go there, I guess. Oh, this one's empty, so we'll put that over there. A lot of tedium. Lots of tedium. Is that right? No. Okay. Chicken head, brain coral... I really want to make a video on the inventory, but I feel like it's a bit of a dead horse at this point. Everyone's beating it to a pulp. It was nice doing this challenge. I got to do, or I am currently getting to do a bunch of different things, and creatively, I think that has been like a very nice breath of fresh air. Like, I feel like it's a lot to do, but it's also reinvigorating, I suppose. Oh, shulkers. Oh, I remember these music discs. They look like eyeballs, and I can't unsee it. They just look like piercing eyes. Can I get... I have these. Hold on. Ugh. Nope, I cannot unsee that. It's so gross. I hate that so much. I haven't even listened to the music disc yet. Yeah, right? Ew. Bring back If you bring something unique to a dead topic, you can bring it back to life. That's a good point. We'll Frankenstein the inventory update. Yeah, and I suppose it's worth it too if your thing hasn't been... Why is this here? It's empty. Okay. If your opinion, I guess, hasn't been heard, then I suppose it's still worth putting it out there to an extent, you know? And people might be sick of it, but that might be like the opinion that reinvigorates the conversation, I guess. I don't think the conversation itself has died. I just feel like people are, you know, they've got all their baggage out there and they're like, all right, now fix it, Mojang. Just, you know what all of our issues are. We're probably not going to stop complaining, but, you know, just fix it. And I think there's a couple different ways to approach it. But a bit of the, like, my idea stems from how I've been playing the past couple months with the, it's basically 3 different mods that I have that I feel have really helped. At least in the end game. I don't think it's a solution for the early game Minecraft, but for the end game, I feel like it's not too shabby. And it's basically just a combination of Peeker, like being able to see inside the shulker box, which is the same functionality that they have for bundles. The ability to scroll through and pick stuff out like you do with a bundle. Like the functionality is already in the game. It's just not with shulker boxes. And then on top of that, if I were to have this in my inventory and this in a shulker box, if I put this down and pick blocked, it pulls a stack from this shulker box. And I think it's a very bad way to have a backpack in your inventory without having a backpack, and I found it extremely useful. So if they're not going to give us anything like a backpack, I feel like just adding a little bit extra functionality to having shulkers in your inventory might be the way to go. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. And it's literally just 3 different mods. Like it's not... I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, so I don't know how easy it would be to incorporate, but surface level it doesn't seem terribly hard, especially since the functionality is already present in the bundles. But we'll see. I need to have time to be able to do something like that. The amount of functionality is a good balance. As much as people like backpacks, I honestly don't see Mojang adding them. I like backpacks. I don't think they are very Minecrafty, unfortunately. But playing like modded, I love to have a backpack on. I just don't feel like it's a Minecraft thing to do. Same with, unfortunately, I don't think they'll ever add elytra trims. I would love to have an elytra trim, but I don't think they're going to do that ever because of capes. And I think capes might be the reason that we don't get backpacks either. That was a mistake. There's so many bee nests. I cannot see anything. Turn my brightness up all the way, and I still feel like I'm blind. I have such a bad, like, contrasting problem. Like, I can't tell sometimes what things are. Bean's backpack was the mod that changed my opinions on wanting backpacks in Minecraft, really. I have to look at that. Bean's backpack. Yeah, because right now I use Traveler's backpack, and I like it. I like the system. I think it's a little bit busted in Minecraft terms. Like you can have special abilities and stuff like that. Which that was the wrong block to use. Wrap. Okay. We'll put this here and hope that the bees come back. And like I like using backpacks. I really don't feel like they're Minecrafty. The modern one is quite good, but the legacy is better. Okay. Are we gonna get gross honey noises now? There's not even any bees in there. Why are they making noise? Stop it. Oh. It's dripping everywhere. Ew. Nasty. So much coral. Gotta head out. It was good. Thank you for hanging out, Lance. I appreciated chatting with you. I'll shoot you a message, ask for some help if I can't get it figured out. But I appreciate you being here, man. How long has it been? When did we start? A little after. It's like 11:40. It's been like an hour and a half. It hasn't really felt like that. Just do that. Kelp. Why is there so much kelp? We accidentally killed that piece of coral. Oh man. Just use this. It will be so nice to have everything organized the way that I'm hoping will work. There we go. Yeah, Fizzly, I'm not sure. You probably know who Lance is, but definitely go check him out if you don't. Got some really good content. And he's working on quite a big project right now. For this private server. I guess not really private, but a bit of a low-key, non-content oriented server that we play on. And that will be a really good video when it releases. Like he was talking about, it's a lot of editing to do. Yeah, for the 50 trees, the day 50 will not be the last day of the challenge. There will be so much more tree related content on the channel. I just saw him pop up on my recommended, randomly recognized the name from the Discord. Yeah. Oh, he's a good guy and a great content creator. And of course, we're gonna say nice things about him after he leaves. They're really talented. Why do I have a thing of potatoes and a thing of carrots? This is ridiculous. Didn't we did. This is like the second storage-oriented stream that we've done that just has to do with moving things. I am so sorry. This is probably the most boring a stream could get. I mean, I like organizing personally, but for everybody else, I don't know. I wonder how entertaining that would be. Setting up a stream that's like only organizing things. I wonder how many people would be interested in that. Because you get like organizers that have like their own TV shows and they go to like different hoarders' homes. You know what I'm talking about? And they they like organize their mess of a house. Maybe that could be fun. The really nice thing about this new storage is that we are going to be able to throw a bunch of different stuff into each chest. Not worry about it. And not have to worry about organizing it ourselves and forgetting where everything is. Because I also did a much better job about grouping things this time around. Go. So many mangrove roots. Doing this a second time in, I guess it's been 2 months since the last time we did it. 3. Wait, when did we do that? We did the last storage tour, not tour. Change up? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? The last, I guess, organization a couple months ago. And I don't even remember where I was going with that. Oh, and now I'm realizing just how much junk I actually have in my storage. Like, I thought I cleaned it up a bit, but what's the purpose of having... Oh, these guys probably went back into their home. Did they? No. All right, we have 2 bees loose somewhere. That's okay. I got distracted again. What was I talking about? I've realized how much more junk I have than I realized. And yeah, that was a bit redundant. A lot more junk than I thought. But maybe the copper golems will help me a bit better. We shall see. Hermitcraft. What? Before that was moving out of the starter house, I think. Oh, when I got lost. Yeah. Hermitcraft and then starter house, or I guess starter house, then Hermitcraft, and then we did the Happy Gas. So yeah, we've had a few. I don't think the last storage one is up though. Do I have 9 slots anywhere? Because that VOD kind of messed up. I do have 9 slots. Look at that. That wasn't right. This one. Go. Okay. One more side. Darn it. Nope. I am not done. I don't really think that this side's gonna have a lot though. Oh, come on. Speaking of Hermitcraft, how are we liking the new season? I like it. I think there's I don't know what I am apprehensive about, but generally I do like the new season. I might just not enjoy it as much right now because I am so busy that I can't really watch it as much as I would have in the past. And that's okay. That's an okay problem to have. I think generally I'm just excited that everyone's going mega, and I think it might fix whatever itch I have to go mega myself. But we shall see. I think it's ridiculous just how many people are doing mega bases this season and how early they're actually getting to it. Like if it were any other season, it would probably be another month or two before people started talking about mega bases. It's also raining again. That's crazy. Good to see you, man. Been a little while. How's the world coming along? I keep seeing what's his name, Milan, pop up on my TikTok. Love watching his videos. It's cool to see. We're just organizing right now. We're getting ready for some copper golems. I like it. Main POVs currently are Gem, Mumbo, Corrales, Tango, and Etho. That's a good spread. Like the decision to have elytras but move around on donkeys because it allows more spontaneous interaction. It's also been funny to see Etho get so invested in donkeys. Like I know he's always kind of had that quirkiness about him, but the amount of like pedaling he's doing onto the other server mates is kind of funny. And he's doing lore, which is crazy to think about. Ethomans. Got some great stuff cooking. I've been getting into video making recently too, as you should. As you should. I think people would love to see more of your world. Lots of cool things going on there. Let's see, we can get rid of this now. Oh, now do I have 3 slots open that I can do? I have 2 there. Perfect. Oh, okay. Flipped it around in my head. 1 slot there, 2 slots there. Perfect. Etho is fun. He's just so different from any other person. Yeah, he definitely has a quirky way of thinking of things. Him and, I gotta say, Joe is a very underrated hermit. He also has a very weird and quirky way of looking at the game. Oh, cool. You'll have to put that in the Discord so we can see it, link it up. Or just, I guess, give us a name. I can go look it up real fast. Is it just Legatus? I don't know how you pronounce it. Excited to do updated tour in a few months. Yeah. I guess, is it really coming up that fast? Oh, goodness. Yeah. He's got some funky streams. And, like, he does some random side quests, like teaching people how to code websites. I mean, more power to him, right? I don't know how to code a website, so it's cool that he's teaching other people. Okay, let me look that up real fast. On YouTube? Oh, hold on. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, you might have to link it. Oh, on TikTok. Okay. Oh, you might hear some TikToks.
What happened?
Okay, I got you. All right, I am following. I will check that out in once the stream is over. Him and Cleo do some good streams on topics other than Minecraft. Crafting is usually what Cleo does. I heard that. I heard that Cleo does some crafting streams. That's pretty cool. My mom was actually really big into crafting. She had a whole business going, whole empire, really. I'm a bit versed in that world. I don't think that I have that many colored blocks. I can just risk it and go a little bit faster. But that might be... Where are you? I can't tell if that's a shulker or not. No, I think it was just a gray concrete. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see more of your world, man. And it's also like a really cool concept, I suppose. Like, it's not creator oriented, it's more creatively oriented. It's like you're not focused on making the content per se, you're more so making a beautiful world. And if you do just do like world tours off of that, I think people would enjoy it. Or whatever you plan on doing, I don't know. But it'll be fun to see. I know some of these, I think I have a lot of, yeah, glass. It'll be really, really nice to get this all organized. I also don't know. Okay. I almost had a mini panic attack. I was worried that mini panic attack. That was a little bit of an exaggeration. I was worried momentarily that I had put the chests too close to the new stuff, which did not warrant a panic attack. A little bit. Oh, I think the music stopped. Do we go for the same playlist, or I have another Christmas one? Lo-fi Christmas beats. Let's do that. Mix it up a little bit. A little more upbeat too, which is nice. It's a little bit later in the day. I feel more awake this time. Minor burst of adrenaline. There you go. Perfectly said. Or written, typed. That back. Oh, why did you go over there? It's December, but we can get in the holiday spirit. Yeah. More Christmas, just different kind of Christmas. I also need to do a slime farm on the mini topic. The growing list of the growing list of farms within the farming topic that we were talking about at some point. That is a lot of lime dye. Also, not a big fan of how they changed the dyes. I liked it more the old way. But yeah, I need to fix my slime farm or make one of the new ones. And I'm kind of leaning towards make one of the new ones because I don't actually need a lot of slime, currently speaking. I might at some point, which might warrant fixing that one, but I don't know until I actually get there. But doing like one of the little allay farms, I think would be fun to try. And I've had like 2 allay sitting in a boat on my shore since the first few episodes in this world, which is crazy to think about. It's been like 3 years. Over 3 years. Coming up on 4. Ugh. Starting to feel old. It's nice to see you, man. Thank you for sharing that. I'll check out your TikTok. Almost there. We are on the home stretch. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, and not that you should leave stream, but around 2 o'clock, like every other day for the past 33 days, there will be a short posted that you can check out after the stream if you want. Totally optional though. But there will be something there. I think I will be relieved when I'm done with the series. But it's been a fun ride so far. Yeah, we're fine. I do think, okay, jumping way back to different stream topics, I think trying out that new Bedrock server that's MCCI oriented, what's it called? Soulsteel, I think is the name of it. That looks like it could be fun. And it's kind of like in the, it's in the Minecraft realm, I suppose. And it'd be fun to stream, I guess, on the main channel. Oh, I need to set up chests before I do that. Too shabby. We can also take a look at, if we finish this up, I think we might go into the creative world and either get a schematic or work a little bit on the design and try and get it finished up. One of the biggest things that I am having troubles with right now is I have no idea what to do with the bulk storage. Like, I'm just completely lost. Oh no. I'm gonna have to get more. Oh, that's not a big deal. Okay. I'll need some shulker boxes for all the mini blocks and stuff. I want to keep those organized. Soulsteel. Yep, that's the one. Honestly think copper golems were a better version of the allays and that they were advertised as being for it. Yeah, I agree. And wasn't it the copper golems, the allays, and the tough golems in the same mob vote? It's like the tough golems, those are the ones that held items as like statues. And now we have the copper golems that act as statues, like right here. Like we can have both in this, I guess, instance, in this mob. If they just add a pose that's them like with their arms out holding an item, I think they would be absolutely perfect. That's like the only request that I have for them right now. I'm sure I'll have more after I work more with them. Oh, you don't know how to feel about Hytale. I didn't get the original hype, like I wasn't there for it. I've seen some of the stuff that they posted, like their creative mode looks like Axiom, like they've got a lot of built-in features. I have a feeling, like I don't think it's going to dethrone Minecraft. I think it's going to have its time in the light, and then I think it's going to die out, honestly. But I probably will give it a try, depending on what people are saying about it. Definitely a more funky Christmas vibe from the music. Don't know how I feel about it. All this copper stuff are going to get organized. It's going to be so good. Everything's going to have a place. It's going to be perfect. The thing that I'm not looking forward to, though, is setting the filters. That is going to take a long time. I fear. It might not. I think these are empty. Yeah. Perfect. I can put that away. That away. Minecraft is in a very unique position to just stay around. It looks like it takes a lot to dethrone that. Yeah, and the fact that it's like the second most downloaded game ever. Like, everybody has Minecraft. And it might... I definitely don't think it's going to dethrone it whatsoever. But I think we're going to get a lot of, well, Hytale has this, why can't Minecraft have this? And I think that the developers are probably going to get sick of hearing that. And like, while personally I think it would be nice to have like Axiom just in vanilla Minecraft, I don't think that is Minecraft's identity. Like, that's way too complex for the average player. And I don't see them adding anything like that. This is the most tedious part of those mob heads. Almost there. I also have not been back on the Hermitcraft server to try and beat my time. That I need to do for sure. Alright, let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shulker boxes, maybe. Yeah, it's overwhelming for the average player, and they're not adding, like, they always have the average player in mind, and I think that's what's going to separate them from different studios, because they see things like people want an inventory update, but they know that inventory updates are not going to be the answer for everybody, or it's a very like unique situation to try and solve. But that's gonna suck. Yeah, whatever. And so like they're very delicate about the way that they do things, and I think that other developers are just gonna be a lot more loosey-goosey and not really take the average player into consideration, or not listen to the right things, or not implement the changes in the way that is going to promote the longevity of the game. And I think that's something that Mojang has done very well so far. Like every update, every single thing that they've added has felt Minecrafty, and it's going to be hard to replicate anything else. Especially when people have had such a taste of Minecraft. Excuse me. ITEL is more going to be catered towards the older online Minecraft audience, because that's how people will find out about it. Minecraft does have that community, but also has other demographics. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it looks to be more like adventure oriented, which is fine. You know, like there's not a lot of adventure in Minecraft, honestly. They have their fair share, but it's not what the game is built on. So that's a area of the market that they're trying to corner. It would appear so, at least. But we'll see more when we actually get the game in our hands. But it's in open beta right now, right? Or something like that. Like people have early access to it. Something. I don't know. It'll be worth watching at the very least. Isn't it? It's also like years in the making too. I don't need that. Oh, okay. So it must be just trailers that we're seeing now. Or that I've seen. I haven't really been paying that much attention to it. We got a lot more redstone to do. A lot, is it? Yeah, I suppose you could call it a lot. Oh, okay, we're out of space already. You know, what I just put away could have been useful. I know I have chests. I can do chests. Do this. Yeah. Probably need more chests than that. I don't know how long I was expecting that to take, but I don't think it took near as long. But we've also done a lot of nothing so far. Like this project there's still so much to do. We got one of the harder parts out of the way. Now it's just cutting holes in places and moving floors and stuff. Yeah, bit of a daunting task. And I guess you'll see more of it in the creative world once we actually pop over there. We can go over it a little bit. These are, and we were talking about it earlier, these are the kind of contrasty spaces that I have trouble with discerning blocks and stuff whenever it's dark. Just an old man. Need to go to the doctor. Already full. Go. Get the rest of this up, and then we'll take the other farm down, I suppose. Little bits that I want to change here and there. Oh, nope. Okay. Could have been dangerous. But I think that was everything, right? Yeah, it looks like that's a fish. Okay. These don't look as big as the other one. Oh, but is there... No, there's nothing weird in these ones. Just some blocks. Is that... No, okay. Stop the water from spreading. Just trying to get rid of the water. Come on. Here we go. My left eye has an my left eye has an astigmatism, so yeah, constantly not being able to see at night. Yeah, I don't know what my problem is. I've always had a contrasty issue. I do wear glasses though. That that is not accurate to my avatar, but I don't want to wear glasses in Minecraft. I have to wear them all the time in real life. Crap. Whoops. It's a lot of bone meal. Yeah. The avatar has contacts. That's exactly right. Canon. That's lore now. Gotta turn this back on. It is nice though. I don't have to worry. Like my... Oh, how? How was there that much bone meal? I don't have to worry too much about like blue light and everything because my glasses have a built-in like blue light sensitivity thing where it like makes it less harsh, which is really nice considering how much time I spend staring at a screen. Okay, that's everything. And you. Boom. Alrighty. And of course we're out of space. Why would we not be? Did I just open the same chest twice? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, now we have to change this. Take this out, and we'll put new. Goodness. I just choked on my saliva, I'm sorry. We gotta put new pillars in here now. I'm a little sad that I couldn't get the Twitch stuff to work today, but hopefully we'll have it next time. I spent a lot of time like setting up the alerts and everything. Did you go missing? Oh no. I need an automatic rocket factory is what I need. I do still have, I have a good supply of gunpowder, so I suppose it's not as necessary. Does chat work still? I can try. How do you mean? Like I think if you go onto Twitch in the offline chat, it'll work. Like if hold on, I pull that up real fast. It'll like show it on the stream, but only the Twitch side. Yeah, there you go. See? So I don't understand why it's not working for the YouTube chat. Because I have... See, that chat showed up in my multi-chat on OBS, but it didn't show up in Stream Elements for some reason. Which I'm just confused about. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, I made you a mod. If you're okay with that, I can take that away if you don't feel like it. But I figured it made sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't have any other followers, so. But, I mean, say the word and I'll take it away. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Yeah, no hard feelings. I didn't ask before I did it, so I would totally understand if you don't want to. But I figured since you're always around, which I appreciate, might as well have you there to help me out if I need it. This block. Yeah. I think my allergies are starting to catch up with me. my medicines were wearing out. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. Boom. And then, take you. It's fine. Out of the corners. And sandstone. No, that's not right. Hold on. One more layer. I forget. Yeah. Yep, that looks right. Okay, and now sandstone. I am not gonna have enough. I just didn't realize, so I saw it on the stream, but yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't think it'd be super complex, but I am not well versed in that realm, so. The most I know is that people just have them to, like, ban people. But I hope that this community doesn't warrant people like that showing up. But you never know. There's always the odd character here and there. Am I really one shy? Did I drop one somewhere? I did. I love how it's like the perfect amount of materials that tickles something in my brain. Oh, it wasn't even the piece of sandstone I needed. Okay. That's fine. I know where more is. When you're small, it's mostly the free viewers here. Yeah. One of my goals for next year is to do more streams and try and be better about having like at least one a week. I feel like it's an easy enough way to get content out there. Like even if life is busy, you just pop on and do a stream for a few hours and pop back off and hopefully still provide a little bit of entertainment for people. I don't know. I assume are you a VOD watcher as well, Bisley? I assume that's probably something that you do. When I have time, I like to watch VODs. I think they're fun to have on in the background because they're a lot more chill than a video is. But I think there's a bit of value in having a good VOD library on YouTube. Sure, we collect a bit of these. Yeah. I don't know, even when I do catch live streams, geez, even when I do catch live streams, I am definitely a lurker. I just have them on in the background and I don't really engage in anything. Basically just a bot. It's nice to have on sometimes though. Like if you're doing chores or doing the dishes. Not too shabby. Ever since getting a second monitor, I definitely do how many things can I have at once? Yeah, where you're studying or reading. I can imagine needing more than more than 2 monitors if I start streaming more. Because I have 2 right now. I have a vertical and a horizontal. And I have everything set up on the vertical. But I have a feeling that as things scale up more, that will get harder to manage. And I'll have to have a 3rd monitor somehow. Which I think is kind of common for people that do stream frequently. I think they do have about 3 monitors. That's just crazy to think about. This is another pillar. And then we need one in the middle. Take that out. All right, and then it's 3. Nope, too high. Yeah, okay. I'll do this and we'll jump over to the other one. Yeah, I didn't have one monitor for very long. When I first started the survival world, I was on a laptop. And then as soon as I got a desktop, as soon as I built my PC, I pretty much right after that had 2 monitors. It's just so convenient to have. Even for just stuff like school, it's a game changer. Move between several different places, so when I'm away from home, set up on a Chromebook is just terrible. I believe it. Yeah, I had a beefy laptop, I suppose, in order to be able to like record and do all the editing stuff. It's the editing that really puts the stress on your machines. What was that? Oh, it's rain. Okay. Getting jump scared by rain. Music, chat, streams, even when just studying with several pages open is so nice. Yeah. Or like if you're doing like homework on your main screen and then you have like notes up on the other one. Perfect. It's just so convenient. But if I somehow throw a third monitor into this, I think I have to do it above my main monitor. And I just don't see how that's going to be helpful. Like I'm just going to have to constantly be craning my neck upwards to look at like chat or something. Like I don't even know what I would put up there, but I know I don't have near enough space right now. Or for whenever if it does ever scale up to being bigger. I also think streaming with 2 different PCs is a wild concept to me. Like I kind of get it fundamentally, but I feel like it's crazy that you need 2 PCs to stream sometimes. Or like some people just do that. Definitely going to be a more than one stream project. Try and knock it out a couple times. And then having extra hotkeys and also game changer. Several on the mouse. Yeah. I've been trying to use my mouse key, the extra like side keys on it. I just, whenever I click them, I like jiggle my view and I don't like that for some reason. I've gotten kind of used to it a lot more than I was before. But like, especially in creative mode, it's been nice to have a little bit more optimization whenever I'm using Axiom. So like that's handy, I suppose, but I can't get over the shake. I do think it would be nice to have one of those extra like stream setups, I guess, for the buttons for like commands or switching scenes or stuff like that, but those are way too advanced for what we're doing right now. This is really lo-fi. They weren't kidding. I also feel like I like streaming, but I feel like it kind of takes a lot out of me at this point. Like I'm so new to it, it makes me tired. I feel like I can't do anything else for the rest of the day. Which is not the best when you have stuff that needs done. We must persevere, though. I'm also torn on having the Christmas sweater in the shorts for the 50 trees. I'd like to just keep it on, but it kind of conflicts with some of the other like B-roll footage that I have. And so it's been hard to want to integrate. It would have been perfect if I had it for the Christmas tree, but I got it like a few days after we ended up finishing that up, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Heard horror stories about Elgato, and they're also pretty expensive. I got a X Pen tablet, and they have 10 customizable hotkeys. You can set to whatever you want. I have to give that a look. But yeah, I figured, I mean, I don't really know what would be useful right now, but I figured probably switching between scenes, setting up different like sounds, I guess, or like different events maybe. I also thought it'd be funny to have, like, when you do actually have a face cam setup, have a hotkey that like flips to a close-up of your face, and you can just make funny faces. Like if something happens, or if we get lucky, we just kind of look at the camera like we're in a sitcom. I have only ideated what I would use hotkeys for. I haven't actually gotten to that point yet. I do think it would be nice to be able to listen to copyrighted music, though, and do some album listens. Educate the chillins. It's really cozy with the rain going on too. Perfect atmosphere. Now it just needs to start snowing again outside. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are renovating our storage room currently, which involves a lot of tearing things out and moving things. This is like phase 1 of the storage room. Phase 2 is going to be including... I don't know. I guess phase 2 would be adding the storage, and then phase 3 is probably going to be a whole phase of itself. We need to get the item filters sorted. But I don't think I'd do that on camera. Today, though, we are trying to finish up the demolition. At least part of it. And then I need to finish up the design on the creative world. It's something good that I actually want to have. Which is not in a bad place right now. Just needs a little bit of extra TLC and some redstone care. Which I am an expert at. So it shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. This... No. Bricks. 2 up. Sorry, I don't know much about the survival series. Sub from the Codecraft. Valid. A lot of people sub from Codecraft. We will do modded streams at some point, so don't you worry. Just right now, I am actually in the middle of recording a Codecraft episode, so I don't want to spoil anything, but I figured after I get that one out, it would be fun to do a modded stream, so keep your eyes out for that after that video comes out. But I do not blame you whatsoever. The survival series is kind of on the, not on the out, but definitely not near as popular. But we are still plugging away. And then I need to cut these out. Pattern. I think this is the last one. Right? So, oh, I messed it. Messed it up. This is the last corner, and then we can go pop into the creative world, and I can show you what we have cooking. Boom. Good. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be another adventure-filled episode. Just a lot of editing to do, which is so much fun. All right, that is good. We could probably take it over to the test world. And let's see. I was working on redstone. So what was I doing here? Oh, I was working on the water streams. Yeah, so currently this is the same building that we were in. I have a bit of the renovations done right now. This is kind of what the new storage is going to look like. We have the copper golems up here that are going to be sorting all of our stuff. They're just going to chain along the entire storage system. And yeah, it's going to be a lot better than the way that we had it set up before. But it's going to be a lot of work. We need to renovate these interior rooms. Sorry if you hear my dogs. There's an Amazon guy outside. We need to renovate these rooms, add all the chests in, add all the redstone, which is not finished yet. I need to finish doing this AND gate and maybe look into a different unloader system. Potentially. The one that I have right now is kind of slow, so I might try and fix that. But not too much left to do with the redstone, just kind of bug fixing and setting up different areas. Like initially I wanted this to be the output and the input chest over here, but I kind of redid it, so now it's over here. And I think it's a lot better. It looks a lot better for sure. We moved the farms that were in the middle here to the edges. So this will be where the snow golem is. This is the mud farm, right? Yeah. Not too shabby. Also added beacons to the corners. We'll probably do like speed boost, jump boost, something like that in those. And move the maps too. I think we're going to do 2 maps. I'm still like thinking on this idea. I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I don't think I want the beacons here anymore though. So I'm kind of playing around with maybe having 2 different maps on the different sides. Not 2 different ones. I guess it would just be copies of the map that we do have. But this smaller scale is a lot more appealing than having the gigantic map that we have. I guess we'll take the new way up. Also redoing this. Make it a little bit cleaner, I suppose. Bit of a better ascension. But this map is daunting to look at. And the new ones are a fraction of the size and much easier to digest, mentally speaking. But if we take out the use for this room up here, I don't know what else we would do. I've been kind of playing around, maybe have like a happy gas launcher, not launcher, but like a hanger up here, I suppose, and we can just come up here and, you know, launch off of our happy gas and have those going somewhere. I don't know though. I'm still working through everything in my head, so it's like mostly done. I know generally like the storage side is good to go. It's just these kind of like little renovations still that I'm doing that I'm not 100% sure on. And then redstone basically to finish her up. But yeah, my throat is actually really hurting me right now, and I think it might be a good time. We're at a pretty good stopping point. I might call it here. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I hope we're gonna hope and pray, cross our fingers and all that stuff that we do another stream this week, but we will see. So I appreciate you guys being here. I enjoyed chatting, and I look forward to working on this project more with you guys. So once again, thank you for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful day.